Hey, I thought we would have Kyungang today, so.
It's all good. So hopefully you'll get something technical wise out of this.
Okay.
With that, in the third down and up class, we're learning forms way beyond that I don't even want to learn. But we're gonna go over a lot of the beginning of it. I don't think it's very different in general compared to doing choreo or kungang. But we'll see how far we get and what we do. So, but first, let's warm up a little bit.
Ma'am.
Oh, okay. Check. And yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
And your hips for neck exercises.
Ma'am.
Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. Na. Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. Arm swings 2 forward, 2 back.
Ma'am.
Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. Na. Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. And waist bends. We go this way first.
Ma'am.
Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. Na. Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. And let's do toe touches going this way first.
Yeah.
Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. Na. Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. From here, let's just hang down for a 10 count. Na. Tool set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. Up and dual. From here, let's do forward and backward bends.
Yeah.
Dual. Set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. Na. Dual. Set neck. Das. Use it. Ogak your dual. Let's bring our feet together. Let's take this leg, bring it over your other leg, and reach down for a 10 count.
Ma'am.
Dual, set, neck, das. Use it, ogak your dual, up and dual. Bend your back, knee to release, and switch.
Yes, ma'am.
Same thing, na, dual, set, neck, das. Use it, ogak your dual, up and dual. Bend that back, knee to release. And let's do leg stretches short. We'll go this way first.
Ma'am.
Dual, set, neck, das. Use it, ogak your dual, up and dual, and switch.
Ma'am.
Dual, set, neck, das. Use it, ogak your dual, up and dual. Let's switch and longer.
Yes, ma'am.
Dual, set, neck, das. Use it, ogak your dual, up and dual, and switch.
Ma'am.
Dual, set, neck, das. Use it, ogak your dual, up and dual. Let's also stand back up. I would do the ground stretches, but we're so short on time for this that I think we'll keep going. So going into Taebaek, we're gonna go straight into it. We're gonna jump right into it. The first move, in your image now, would be for you guys going this way first. But what we're gonna do is whatever leg's in front, that's the hand that goes on the outside. You set to your shoulders, hands open. You want your wrists flat. You lean onto this leg, knees are bent, nice and soft, and you turn into a cat stance. When you go into the first move, now we drop our hands here. It goes all the way back in line with our back leg, so we're here. So the cat stands for the form, one fist in between, and it's in line with your heel. So when you turn, you want that one fist in between, in line with your heel. Hands set to your shoulder. The foot that's going to be in front goes on the outside. You bend, turn, and our hands line up with our back leg. Both knees are bent. We're up on the ball of our foot. Our arms are straight.
Question, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Your palms are facing towards your legs.
Yes, so they're at a very, very, very slight angle, but for the most part, they're almost completely flat, like palm facing my leg.
Ma'am.
Yep, so from here, Junbi, it would be set, turn, hana. Now back is up, both knees are bent. From here, like in many other forms that we've done in the past, the next move is a front kick, so hands come in, front kick and 2 punches, same hand, opposite hand. Yep. So I'm going to be very tedious and break it down. We're going to do that again, making sure that when you land, you have that first punch. You don't want to land and then punch. So putting together all the little nitty gritty details that we would. So from 2B, our hand set, shift, hana, and make sure that they're in line with your back leg, body up straight. And then dual, front kick, punch, punch. Good. Now your front leg is going to be the leg that goes around. So that hand goes on the outside. You set your shoulder, come in, turn. Now this is where it gets really tricky. When you're here, you want to land and execute at the same time. So you want to be here and pop. It's really weird. I still have to practice a lot. It's one of those motions that takes a lot getting used to. But here, you want to try and get it at the same time. So even there, I didn't get it at the same time. So it's really, really, it's definitely something to practice. Going from one side, setting, going to the other side. Yep. And then from there, you do the same thing, hands come in, front kick, punch, punch. Yep. So let's go back to the beginning. Try doing both sides, especially working on that turn. And I'm gonna watch for a second. I'm gonna come up close and I'm gonna watch. I know most of you have done this form before, so it should look really, really good.
In a long time.
So let's do it 5 times on your own. And begin.
Is it the opposite leg that, from the cat stance that kicks, or it's the
Your
cat?
back leg.
It's the back leg, actually.
Yep.
Oh.
T.I. Villarreal, right? Your T.I.? Okay, I want to make sure I have it right. Good, okay. Because I can definitely tell your dad's an instructor. Push your shoulders back more when you're sitting in your cat stance and bend your back knee a little bit more, okay? Awesome, let's see. Hello, sir.
Hello, ma'am. I just wanted to check the changes on Taebaek, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Had to change the real cat stance out, ma'am.
It's hard, right?
No, I had a cat.
It looks really good, Instructor Dunkelman. Good. So let's do a little bit more. And I'm going to walk through it again just so Master Edwards can hear all the updates. So I remember when he taught me this form for the very first time. It was a long time ago now. Okay. So hands set at the shoulder, whichever leg's going in front, right? That's the hand on the outside. You turn cat stance, lines up with your back leg. Hand come in, front kick, punch and land at the same time. Good, set that hand so you're front with that hand on the outside. Try and shift so you land in that cat stance and block at the same time. Good. And lean on your back leg a little bit more, T.I. Caselli. Good. And then hand come in, front kick, punch, punch. From here, when we're coming forward, our front hand's gonna go across our belt. The other one's gonna come up shoulder level. The way that we do it out to in chop, we want our hand there. The way we do a high block, we want our hand there, but open. So from here, hand comes to our belt, other hand goes behind us. You're gonna bring that leg forward. High block, chop, open. So like in Taegeuk Sa, we have high block, chop. So your front hand does the high block, back hand does the chop.
Are we coming we're coming forward?
Yes, coming forward. So it's very similar to all the Taegeuk forms where it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that back heel on the ground, T.I. Villarreal.
Man.
Good.
Yeah.
From this high block chop, you're gonna bring this hand in flat. So it's in front of your face, and then you're gonna flip it over as you step forward. So it's here and flip. Okay? But when you do it, you don't wanna land as the flip is happening. I'm being very dramatic, I don't know if you can tell. But as you're going through here, I want to come in, pop, and do an opposite hand punch. So as first I bring it in, as I step it flips, and when I land, I punch at the same time, okay? So from here we have this, in, flip, pop, okay? And you want to bring it in front and down. It's kind of like, almost like your 1-2. 1, 2, and maybe 3. 1, 2, and pop. So that's kind of the timing for that.
Ma'am, I just have a question. Are we doing the mirror image of you or the opposite of you?
You're doing the mirror image. I'm doing the opposite.
You're doing the opposite. Okay.
I'm doing the opposite.
So after we come back, spin around, kick, punch, punch.
Your front leg, yep.
So then left leg is in front.
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you. Great.
Yep. I'll give you guys a little helpful hint, especially if you are a training instructor or an instructor of any kind and you're in a class. When you're going through almost every form, always will have the left leg go first on the side and going forward. So that's a very easy way to tell. There are very few forms that go to the right first. One of them being the Hajj Choram, which is second up. But so from here, you have that high block chop, in, flip, pop. Then you're gonna open that hand up and do the same thing. In, turn, pop, and then you have one more here, and you drive through. So your hand has to come flat in front of you first, and then turn down. So it's not here, it comes in and down when we're going through.
So, question.
Yes, sir.
When you're done, your arm is kind of 45 degrees. So your tip of your hand should be right at your belt level.
That's a great question. The way I've always done it is by the time my hand is turned all the way around from here to here is when I'm done. So I straighten my hand. I try to keep it as high as I would do here. That's how I do it. So I keep it kind of solar plex level. So you have this, and you have 1, 2, pop, 1, 2, pop, 1, 2, pop.
Yeah, so it's higher than I thought. Yes.
So let's go from the beginning and do all the way up to there. There's a lot of, if you haven't been practicing the updated way, it ends up being a lot of detail. You know the updated way, it's not too bad. But realistically, overall, there aren't huge changes in the move, which are kind of helpful. It's more the little things here and there. Okay, so from Junbi, let's do it by my count. And check, make sure your arms are lined up, that you're sitting on that back leg. Dual. Set. Net. Coming forward. Hana. Dual. Set. Net. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, doesn't yell it. Okay, let's do that 3 times on our own. I'm gonna look and try and catch some techniques. Let's see. So 3 times on your own, take your time with it, and then we'll move on. We're doing a lot more than I was planning today. Okay, and begin. Instructor Dunkelman, you have
I know.
Just push your shoulders back.
Hey.
You're crunching forward too much. It looks good though.
Yeah, that's why I had to redo it.
Mr. Kakowski, when you're doing that move there, push your arms farther back. They're 2 in front of you on that first move.
Hey.
There.
Up.
Hey.
Instructor Villarreal, when you're doing the high block chop, try and get your high block a little bit higher above your head. Push those shoulders back, Instructor Dunkelman. There. Mr. Castelli, sit more on your back leg in that cat stance. Awesome. I'm gonna stop us there. It looks really good. Yes, sir. There we go. The next part of the form, if you learned it the traditional way and you haven't updated, is a little bit different. It's quite fun, but realistically, I'm gonna change the way that we're doing it because we're on Zoom. Usually we go from here and we would turn towards our back leg all the way around. That's a little tricky, so we're gonna do it the opposite way, facing the camera. So we're gonna go towards your left first. So we're gonna go this way. Hand set, you step into a back stance and you do that C block that is done in Page stop. So hands come across, and they flip. So here, that's the first move. Yep, so C block. So back hand does your high block, front hand does your side block. Yes. Yep. So the way I think about it is my hands start chambered to the side. As they come across, as they get it across my patch, I bring my hands the way they would set if I was doing a side block and a high block. So they're kind of crisscross. And then I pop at the same time. Yes. So from here, and up. And your side block, if your fist is in line with your shoulder, your high block's over your head. Yep. Awesome. So from here, the next move is an uppercut. It's very similar to Page stop. So high block, side block, uppercut. Yep. So you have 1, 2, just like Page stop, but this is where it gets a little tricky. We used to do a big step and chamber and land in a horse stance punch. Right, Mr. Kikowski?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So from here, instead of doing that though, you stay here and you punch. So it's 1, 2, punch. So you come from here, this hand comes back to your side, and you drive it out.
So which one is punching? It's was it the high block?
That's in front. That hand is punching.
Punching in a horse stance?
I believe so. Unless they change stances on me, I believe so.
I think it's back stance.
You think it's back stance?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Grandmaster Burlow said.
I will take your word for it, Instructor Dunkelman, since you are probably the newest person that learned the form, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll stick with back stance for now. We're going to be staying back stance the whole time. Our shoulders are still facing forward though. We're 45 degrees. And it's fast. So it goes 1, 2, 3. And then whichever leg's in front, that's the hand you're punching. So here, you set, you come across, you do that high block, side block, you pull back, uppercut, this hand comes back to your side and drives into that punch. Yes. Just like that. Good. Then from here, your foot comes back, your hands come back, right? You do that front leg side kick, so chamber, you set, side kick, land, elbow smash, body level. So that whole side, back stance, 1, 2, pull back 3, leg comes up, side kick, and then you skip and you go to the other side. So hands chamber, you skip, back stance the other way, same thing. High block, side block, uppercut, front hand comes back, punch, foot comes in, set, side block, elbow smash. So let's practice up to there. Let's do both of those sides on our own a couple of times. That's really where the big change is. We used to do a big step and now we don't. We'll say as instructors compliments that I'm gonna probably think you're most likely absolutely correct with the back stance. We'll go through, we'll do up to there, practicing those techniques. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the uppercut into the punch is fast. So when I'm here, boom, boom. Any strike that you do is immediate. So when you have 2 strikes in a row, they're very fast. Okay? So let's practice both of those sides going back and forth.
Okay, so yeah.
Don't hurt yourself. Instructor Dunkelman. He's going as hard as he can. Nice, yeah, Castelli. Instructor Villarreal. When you're doing your side kick, I know that last time I went to a Carmel, staff development, we went over, we have to have our arm in line with our side kick. Yep.
Yeah.
Get that high block higher, Instructor Dunkelman. Too close to your head. T.I. Villarreal, that looked really good, sir. Just lower your elbow so it's patch level. It looks so sharp. Nice, Mr. Kukowski.
What's the timing?
So it's, I don't want to hit anything. Okay. So it's 1, 1, 2, here,
One.
up, top.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
How does that feel?
Ma'am.
Now do it from the beginning. So for the last 5 minutes, what we'll do is we'll take the beginning and we'll go all the way up through there.
You turn, right?
Yes, so after the punch, you do turn into the move.
Okay.
It's easier. What I've been finding is it's easier to teach the parts and then just say, okay, turn toward your back foot and then do that move. So yes, when you're going through, you will turn towards your back foot all the way around like we would in most of our forms and do that move. Do you have any other questions, comments, or concerns? I know the Villarreals have been working in like training in every class possible, every seminar. So I'm sure they've picked up a bunch of stuff along the way. Any comments?
Ma'am, on the after we do the high block block uppercut, this punch, both feet still now stay on the ground. Both feet
Yes.
stay on the ground, and it's just chamber punch.
Yes, and you don't want your body sideways. You still, even in back stance, want it 45 degrees. So here, I twist my hip into it a bit. So I'm facing. It's really weird.
Yep.
Yep. So on every single stance, our body is 45 degrees. So not completely forward, not completely sideways.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's try it from the beginning and go all the way through.
Yeah.
So on your own, we'll go through it for the last, we have 3 minutes left. And begin.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
That high block higher next time, instructor Dunkelman.
Yes, ma'am.
High block higher, instructor Villarreal.
Hey.
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 I am going to say one thing that we have to all do in general while I'm watching everyone is everyone's high block is way too low. I know we're working on being very tight with some of our moves, but I'm seeing too much of this or this. It's got to be above your head. There should be a fist in between you and your arm. Otherwise, it's too close. So as you're going through, if you come to a move that has a high block, freeze and check yourself on that move. Let's all do it one more time.
Yeah.
Down.
Hey. Hey.
All ended on a nice little pop. Awesome. So I'm gonna be honest. I've known this form for like 8 years, and this is probably the first time I've actually taught this form, let alone doing it reverse image. Quite fun, thank you, especially since I couldn't ask for a better group. I had the opportunity to, when I was in college, we did a demo, and I was one of the 3 people, because most of the people in the club didn't know the form, who got to perform it, and they actually made us learn the updated way. The only problem was everyone that I was with spoke Korean and like very little English. So trying to figure out all the techniques and put it into words was very, very hard. Coming back and having like Grandmaster Will and Grandmaster Burlow and Grandmaster Kim and Lee explain it in English was like the most amazing thing in the world. But it is, out of I think most of the Taekwondo, the black belt forms, one of the easier ones to adjust. It's also, I think, one of the more fun ones to do. Like Kumgang, people say that Kumgang is the hardest form to compete with. And it's got so many little details that are just, they can be very frustrating sometimes. And choreo's got so much in each move. But Taebaek is pretty simple in the changes. But it's also a really good form to use for practicing things like cat stance and kicks with punches and C blocks as well. Thank you so much for jumping on tonight, and getting to do this forum with me was really, really big treat. So hopefully,
Thank you for having me.
I might have to steal this from Grandmaster Verlo. It's so much fun. But I hope you guys had a great time, and that I get to see you guys all real soon.
Thank you, ma'am.
Damn.
Great job.
Sorry for crashing the party, but it was fun.
All good, Tia Castelli. Thank you for